come to Rebekah's book launch. Whilst you wait, you just turn to the person beside you and say hello. Try that again on the next side. Thank you for coming. We're going to go straight in. If you haven't get your book signed yet, you can do so afterwards. I'm your host for the evening, and I hope I can do a good job. At this time, we're going to call upon Lucy to give us a speech. Can you give her a hand, please?
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming this evening. So I've known Rebekah since secondary school. So we've known each other since we were 11. However, we only really got to know each other in sixth form, so when we were about 16, because Rebekah was actually really quite quiet and shy at school. I'm sure we have some fellow secondary school friends here today, and I'm sure everyone would agree that Rebekah was quite quiet at school. However, I think that poetry was what really opened Rebekah up, and which really gave her voice and confidence. And I remember the first time Rebekah performed a poem at secondary school. There was a poetry slam event in sixth form, and she performed this poem, and literally the room was silent. You could have heard a pin drop, and at that moment we just saw that, Rebekah had this immense talent which was incomparable to really anyone else at the poetry slam, no offense, but Rebekah was on a completely different level, and really we were just like, oh my gosh, like this is incredible. And I just knew that Rebekah would somehow continue in that direction. So I'm not surprised that we're here today for the book launch of Rebekah's book, because it was already, we could see it would be an option at that point. So I'm really proud of Rebekah for putting this book together, and I'm sure we're all, we're all here on the same page to congratulate Rebekah and wish her all the success in the world. So thank you everybody for coming today, and congratulations, Rebekah.
On page 44, and it's called Picture This. Picture this, red, yellow, black and white, precious in harmony. Bang, bang, no, you're not. Bang, bang, no, you're not. It seems ridiculous to try and blame it on the lyrics which supposedly influenced me. My words, it was inspirational, see, gave me an insight on the whole conspiracy. Truly, it wasn't intentionally. But there's no use in confiding or deciding whether or not to break down and crying. It's no longer visually but internally. My innocence can't be defined so easily. And yet now I'm speaking nervously. My heart's crying, I beg you have mercy. Metaphorically speaking, I've sown, I'm now reaping. The majority of which is corruption. Till now realization this was biblical teaching. Yea, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. I edit, copy, paste and neglect the rest, surely I was deceitful. I've made a reflection, this here surely is my confession, but yet now a change of perception. It's led to a sense of rejection. Several days since that dreadful situation, I've spent in isolation. Respectively speaking, it's a continuation. God gave life and it's his to take. Reasons for my actions, big mistake. This isn't life, it's what I've made it. Illusionization, I chose to fake it. Question, is it really this hard to make it? Picture this, red, yellow, black and white, precious and conflict. Why do we overlook this constant fight and struggle? I'm living life paranoid, glimpse bare youths in a huddle, and assumptions made my perceptions trouble. We say we ignore colour, I see right through. Because what you said and perceived is two different things, ain't that true? Yea, I'm walking through the valley of the shadow of death. And my mind's telling me, Lord, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. You're preparing a table before me in the presence of much of my enemies. Thou anointed my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercies have followed me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. This is no longer solely scripturally, but the end phrase to my life story. Bang, bang, no, I'm not. Bang, bang, no, I'm not. but I've gone on to glory. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rebekah. Just want to say a little thing about Rebekah. I remember I met her a long time ago, and she's always have something inspirational to talk about or write about. And we had a concert a few years back, and I remember listening to her, and I said, "You need to write a book." I was emceeing that program, and I thought, it's very inspirational. You need to do something about it. And I just want to encourage you that you may have something in your mind, in your spirit, in your soul, and you keep playing with it. Bring it out. It's beautiful. Can we give her another hand, please? I must confess, probably my wife didn't know this, I started writing a book about 9 years ago, and all I did was the front page, the cover. And funny enough, this laptop stopped working a long time ago, so I've lost everything. So I need to encourage myself to go back and, review that. So yes, and at this time we're going to call on Rachel to give us a song. Can we give Rachel a hand as she comes?
Your house is on fire. I'm fully aware you're in your bed sleeping. Your house is on fire and smoke slowly creeping. I run to cry, fire, fire, but now I'm retreating. My heart is now leaping for fear if I wake you, I may hurt your feelings. I'm in my room asking God to awake you from your state of sleeping. But I'm fully aware you're in your bed sleeping. Your house is on fire and smoke slowly creeping. I passed you in the morning with a warm smile and a greeting. I can't wait no more until some church meeting. You don't need to be in an arena with luxurious seating. But I'm fully aware you're in your bed sleeping. Your house is on fire and smoke slowly creeping. My heart is now leaping for fear if I wake you I may hurt your feelings. But I see the coals of hell before me now heaping. I bang down this door, throw away this reputation I've been keeping. I cry, fire, fire, awake from your sleeping. But you're in your bed sleeping, you're still hard of hearing. It's no coincidence, I know the state of darkness you reside in. I'm in your room asking the living God to awake you from your state I'm weeping. My tears alone won't put out this fire you sleeping. Jesus comes in the darkness, there's no place for hiding. He pours in the water, run from this burning house of sin you confide in. This is the time of awakening. God's not too early or too late. Awake, awake from your sleeping. Thank you.
And there's a place where streams of grace flow deep and wide, where all the love I've ever found comes like a flood, comes flowing down. At the cross, I surrender my life. I'm in awe of you. I'm in awe of you. Where your love ran red and my sin was white. I owe all to you. I owe all to you, Jesus.
So our last poem for this evening until the next book launch, I'm assuming. So this one will be Hope Deferred. So give her a hand as she comes one final time to give us one more.
So So the last poem is called Hope Deferred, and it's on page 79. And it's basically inspired by the actual proverb that's in the front of the book, which is hope deferred makes the heart sick, but when the desire comes, it is the tree of life. Hope deferred. What happens when you feel there's no hope? When you expect something to happen but it just won't? When you used to sink when you get out of the boat and you expect to walk on water or at least float? What happens when you feel there's no hope? When you thought you were strong but now you can't cope, and you pray for your desire to come but it just won't? Your heart becomes sick because there's no hope. You fall into despond and your burden weighs you down, you begin to choke. You want to give up but your spirit won't. Help, help, help are the words you invoke. My clothes are now soaked, days in and days out, but help delays is coming just like hope. So you cry help in tears, and help hears. Help draws near and pours you out your doubts, trouble and fears. Help shows me the steps I've missed that are so near. Those promises of God will prevent you from falling in here. Thank you.